Hi students, let's continue with the CLR parsing table. So in the previous video I had just shown you how to draw the diagram of CLR data flow diagram. Now let's construct the parsing table by seeing that data flow diagram. So the total number of states that you get while you return the diagram is total 9 states you got. 0 to 9 states, 10 states are there. So just write 10 states here, and actions is only for the terminals. So there you need to write the shift operation. So D, C, D and the dollar, and go to is for non-terminals. So you need to write the state number here on E and B. Okay, now let's start here. I0 to C. So I0 to C. So it's going to I3. I3 means you have to write shift 3. So on D, I0 to D, it is going to 4, I4. Means you have to write shift. Terminals means shift, S4. Okay. And I0 to E, it is going to first state. Means whenever it is a non-terminal, you have write a state number in go to. So it is going to that state. So you need to write 1. So on B it is going to I2. Right? 2. Okay. So after I1 nothing is there. So you need to accept the string. Accept on under the dollar. Now I2. So I2 is going to on non-terminal B, it is going to I5. Means you need to write the number 5 under B. So I2 is going to C on terminal C to I6. So under C you need to write S6 because it is a terminal. You need to write the shift number S6. So D it is going to I7 means S7. S7. Okay. Now coming to I3. So I3 is going to I4 on D terminal. So S4 on D you need to write S4, and I3 is going on C also, it's a loop S3. So I3 is going on a non-terminal, so it is a go to action. You need to write the number under the B. So 8 you have to written under the B. Now coming to I4 state. So I4 nothing is there. It is not going to anywhere. So you need to reduce the string. So here you have to take, instead of in LR0, you have written whatever the reduce is there, that is on entire rows. Means the R4, it is I4 means it's just whatever the production number, taking the production number, you write the production number on entire row. In SLR, you are just taking the follow of that production. Follow of that production, only for the follow of those production number you are returning the reduced number. But in CLR, what you are going to do, okay, you have to take the look ahead items. So what is the production number? B determines D means, let's take the productions. E determined BB is 1. Give the production numbers. CB is the second production. B determines D is the third production. So B determines D is the third production, means R3. R3 where you have to write? You have to write under the look ahead. What is the look ahead value of R3? C, comma D. So under C and D you need to write R3. Under C and D you need to write R3. Now coming to I5. So I5, there is no other production, it is going. So just you need to reduce. So which production is this? E determines BB. It's the first production. Okay. So in the first you have to write R1. So R1 where you have to return? In the look ahead value. What is the look ahead value of this dollar? So under dollar you need to write R1. Next I6. So I6 on B, it is going to I9. So on B you need to write 9, and it is on C terminal it is going to I6 only. So S6 you need to write under C and D it is going to I4. Okay, so you need to, sorry, under D, okay, D, let's take this, it's going to S7, D dot comma dollar, it's going to S7. Okay, now take I7, B determines D dot, so it is not going any other, so B determines D dot means you need to reduce here. So what is the production number? 3, so R3, so R3 has to be written at the look ahead value. What is the look ahead value here? $, so under $, you need to write R3. Okay, now coming to I8, so it is also having CB dot, it's a final, so you need to reduce, so this expression is R2. The production of this is B determines CB is R2, so R2 you have to return under the look ahead value C and D, so under C and D you need to write R2. Okay, finally I9, so B determines CB is a production of R2. R2 has to be written under $, look ahead value R2. So this is how you are going to construct the CLR1 parsing table. Okay, so in the stack implementation and the construction of the tree, everything is the same for LR0, SLR1, CLR1 and LR1. Now let me explain you the difference, the main difference between this construction of CLR and LALR. So both the CLR and LAR uses the canonical collection of LR1 items, which is consisting of LR0 items plus look ahead values. So that I'll explain in the next video. Thank you.